Hey, welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 18. I am dang near Bismark, North Dakota. Like I could see the lights from Bismark, North Dakota. That's the capital of North Dakota. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that. That's the capital, right there. Bismark, North Dakota. All 70,000 people that live there. It's the capital of North Dakota. Anyway, the last I left you was a to be continued video, right? Because I showed a lot of the process of how I got this load. As far as looking for the load and all that stuff. It was a long process, and then we went and picked up the load. That took forever, and then we got started on our way. And I don't know exactly how this drive is going to break up, but last night I was driving and I realized there's no possible way I can get home by Wednesday night. And even if I do, it'll be late Wednesday night. I'm just gonna stop, take my tent off, and so that's where we are now. We got a fresh clock. We got 11 hours to drive today and 14 hours of on-duty clock. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hop in this truck and we're gonna keep on heading west. And I don't know how far we're gonna get today. I don't know. It all depends on El Hueso and how much ground he wants to eat. So let's go let him eat. Let's go feed El Hueso. But first we gotta roll the music. All right, so yep, we just crossed the Missouri River, and we're gonna be trucking. We're in Bismark, and yeah, man, driving through North Dakota at night, you know, kind of stunk because I want to see where what I'm driving through. I've never been here, so driving at night stinks when you want to be a sightseer, you know, and you want to experience what you're driving through and you know, get a feel for it. You're just driving through the dark, the total darkness. We're gonna get down this road, and we still got over a half tank of fuel, so we'll see how far we can get today before we need to stop and get some food. So that's all the plan is, man. Just truck around, truck it like like we know how to do, like this truck knows how to do. That's all this truck was made for, was hauling loads and driving roads. So that's what we're gonna do with it. It's what we're doing with it. But all right, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Pulled into a rest stop here. Let's go check it out. Let's see what this has to offer, man. I think this is gonna be a cool one, just from what I can see from here. Give you guys a sneak peek. Like, you can't see out that reflection, can you? Yeah. Anyway, we'll go check it out. A little painted canyon action over here in North Dakota. Theodore Roosevelt National Park. Alright, we're getting back on the road. Let's continue on, and I think we're going to get the rest of the way through North Dakota and then get into Montana before we make a little pit stop, and we'll get some fuel and get something to eat over there in Montana. So I think that's how it's going to go, and let's keep cruising on a Tuesday afternoon. I don't know. All right, we broke into Montana. I usually like to record when I cross the borders and see the welcome to Montana sign and all that stuff, but I missed it this time. This looks a lot like North Dakota. Geographically we're looking pretty much the same, so I can't wait until we get into the other side of Montana, closer to Idaho, down on the southwest portion of Montana, where we're gonna get to see a change in this scenery, because this is cool. Don't get me wrong, this is cool, but I'm ready for some, you know, mountains and some stuff. You know, I'm feeling a little bit like you know, Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber right now. You know, I thought the Rocky Mountains would be a lot more rocky than this. That John Denver's full of crap, man. But anyway, we're gonna keep going down the road. I'm gonna stop in about an hour, a little over an hour, get some lunch, get some fuel, and then we'll keep on trucking. We got 8 hours left on our clock, so we've only been trucking for about 3. So we're gonna be hammered down today. Keep on trucking along. Off at exit 138 in Miles City, Montana. There's a pilot over here, and why are people fascinated with these roundabouts? That's what I want to know. Why we gotta put roundabouts in everywhere? Does this help congestion? Does it really? I don't know. That person's just parked in the middle over there. That's kind of funny. Alright, let's see. How do I get back to the pumps back there? Looks like this driveway up here. The town pump. And then there's plenty of parking for me to take my 30, and I think I'm going to end up at McDonald's again. There's a couple restaurants around, but that's the closest one. And I want to get back on the road, take my 30 and go. All right, just finished lunch and had McDonald's again. So I had McDonald's last night at like what, 8:30, 9 o'clock for dinner. Right, and then I went, slept at a rest area, took 10 hours off, and then started my day, drove for 4 hours. So like, I don't know, probably 16 hours in between Big Mac meals. I had them back to back. That's not like once a month I feel like a Big Mac, and it's like, yeah, that hit the spot. That was good. I like Big Mac. But having them back to back, no thanks. No, thank you. But anyway, we're gonna keep heading this way. This way is west, just in case you guys were wondering. We're headed home, back to California from Minnesota, and we got out of North Dakota into Montana, and I'm thinking we're gonna get into Idaho tonight, but we'll see. I'm trying to figure out my clock right now. I got 7 hours left of drive time for today, so we'll see. You know, we'll see. We'll see how far that gets us. But I also got to see. I think it's going to put us in kind of no man's land where there's not really any good places to stop, which is a bummer because I'd like to use up my entire 11-hour drive time, but it's going to put us in like a weird place. And being that I don't know the roads, like I don't know where the turnouts are that I should grab, or like the exits with the wide shoulders and stuff like that. Like I don't know those things. Plus, it'd be nice to get a truck stop tonight where I can get a shower. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But let's keep on trucking, and I'm enjoying it. Hope you guys are enjoying the footage because it's nice. I like it out here. Really cool. I heard it was smoky. It looks like it's a little smoky. I don't know. Check it out. about 20 miles outside of Bozeman, Montana, and I thought it was kind of hazy earlier from the smoke, but now there's like a little haze, but also some dark clouds up above me, so I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on this. Have to keep an eye on the weather. It's 56 degrees outside and the wind picked up, so definitely a change in the weather. Just in the last hour or so, it went from like 80 degrees down to 56, and I got these clouds threatening above me, so I don't know, we'll see. Keep on trucking. All right, we made it down here to Bozeman, and it did splash a couple little sprinkles on my windshield, but nothing crazy or nothing major. I'm making a stop. I'm actually going to take a shower here, and then I'm going to keep driving a couple more hours down the road and find myself a turnout. So this is my solution to wanting to get further down the road, but also wanting to take showers. I'm going to take a little break here in Bozeman, take a shower, get something to eat, and then keep on trucking, find a turnout, tuck in for the night, wake up with a fresh clock, and keep on trucking down to Fernley or Reno, one or the other. I don't know. We'll see how far I can get tomorrow, but tonight we got to take a shower and then keep on trucking. So I'm gonna run and do that. You guys don't have to come in and do that with me. Sorry, that's private time. That's my private time. All right. I don't know. I'm getting silly. I think we're gonna have to outrun this weather a little bit. We gotta get going west and south to get away from it. So we're heading that direction now. It's kind of dropping down and going like southeast, so we gotta get I mean, it's not like anything crazy, but I just don't want to get rained on, and I've never been on this road we're about to go on, so it should be exciting. I think we're gonna escape that nasty area, running away from it. But there's a little 2-lane highway. It's gonna connect us to another little 2-lane highway that's gonna take us around the side of Yellowstone. So we're going on an adventure, a nighttime adventure at that. It's gonna be getting dark here in about an hour and a half, about an hour. So, and we got about 2 hours to go. So we'll have about an hour and 15 minutes in the dark. Should be fun and exciting. I really hope those sun rays come through on the video. I've got a little filter on my camera, but I hope those little sun rays come through, because they're like pretty brilliant in real life. Get back up on top of this hill and take another look at them. Singing. I think I was just singing Little Mermaid. Can't be positive about that. It's been a while since I've seen Little Mermaid, but I think that might be what I was singing. But kind of cool. Digging it. with the sun going down right behind a bug smudge. It's actually off to my right. It's a pretty amazing sunset. I wish I could stop and you know, get a nice picture of the truck and all that, but kind of running against the clock to find. I found a turnout on the map, so I got to try and get there. So we're on our horse. We're trying to ride, get ourselves to the turnout that I want to stop at for the night. And hopefully there's not a couple trucks there already. Otherwise, we'll be sleeping somewhere else. All right, so we made it. Drove about 730 miles today. Used every second of our 11-hour clock. I was planning to park down the road a little bit, but they were doing construction, so they had a bunch of construction equipment in some of the turnouts that I was going to get to. So I came down here to let's see if we can get the sign in there. Big Judd's Country Diner, and I saw a bunch of other trucks pulled in here sleeping. So I said, hey, if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. And the only bummer is, and it's not a bummer, it's nice, but I didn't bring anything warm to wear, like, at all. I have one sweatshirt that I just keep in the truck at all times. So I have a sweatshirt, but I have no, like, sweats or anything. It's gonna be 30 degrees in the morning. Oh, look at, I'm wearing shorts and flip-flops right now because I'm kind of in my, you know, whatever. But that's I wasn't prepared for this. I wasn't prepared for 30 degrees yet this time of year. But Idaho's serving it up to me. Idaho's serving me up to 30 degrees, the freezing temperatures, literally freezing. So anyway, we'll get started around 7 a.m. tomorrow. I'll probably go into Big Judd's Country Diner, get myself a nice big breakfast, fuel myself up for the day, and then we'll get headed down the road. So yeah, that's it. And once again, I don't know if this is gonna be you know, picked up tomorrow. We're gonna keep getting more footage tomorrow if this is going to wrap up today's video, but you'll find out right now. Love you guys. Peace. All right, hey, good morning, everybody. We are here in Ashton, Idaho, and well, it's sweatshirt weather. 30 degrees. I'm gonna go in here to Big Judd's Country Diner and get myself some breakfast. After we do that, we're gonna hit the road, start running. Gotta get ourselves, trying to get to Fernley, Nevada today. We'll see if we can make it. I don't know. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. We may not make it all the way there, but we're trying to make as short of a drive for tomorrow morning as possible so we can get home and see the family. So that's what we're doing. We've been gone since Tuesday. We left out Tuesday morning with a load from the house. So it's now Wednesday morning, so we're working on our 8th day away from the house. So, you know, ready to go home, ready to see the family. I just need, like, you know, 4 or 5 hours at home before I'm ready to go out again. No, I'm joking. All right, I'm hungry. Let's do this. All right, so Big Judd's was closed, man. They don't open until 11 a.m. I've never seen a diner at a truck stop that doesn't open until 11 a.m. 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then yesterday, the restaurant inside the Flying J in Bozeman, or Belgrade, Idaho, or Montana, Belgrade, Montana, they closed at 4 p.m. So it's like, you know, the area I was in the afternoon, the restaurant closed early, and then the area I'm in the morning, they open late. So it's just the way it is right now with COVID and lack of you know, minimum wage employees, basically, is what's going on. Although it's kind of weird because my son Miles went out and he put in like 10 applications, or 8. I think he put in 8 applications at all these different places, and everyone says that they're having a hard time hiring, and he only got like 1 phone call back, 1 interview out of 8. So maybe it's just because he's a high schooler and they want people who can work, you know, different shifts or whatever, but well, I don't know. He's a senior in high school, good kid, great grades, you know, on his way to get scholarships to go to school and stuff, and no one wanted to give him an interview. So they say there's a shortage, but then they don't give interviews to, you know, good possible candidates for jobs. So whatever. Anyway, so they were closed, but I got myself a couple of these breakfast burritos from the gas station in there, and some Cinnababies, which I already ate, and they were fantastic. Cinnababies, yeah, I'm into it. But anyway, so we're gonna get down the road. We gotta get to Fernley, Nevada. It says that it was gonna take 10 hours and 25 minutes or something or no, 10 hours and 35 minutes. And for those of you who don't know, the FMCSA, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Association, don't quote me on that, but they're the people who make the rules for the truckers. They say we can only drive 11 hours a day. We can be on duty 14 hours a day, but we can only drive for 11 out of that 14. So do the math. That gives me 25 minutes of wiggle room, and that drive time is according to Google Maps, which assumes that I'm a car. So I'm going to eat into that just by not being able to drive as fast as a car does in a lot of the areas that, you know, like right now in this part of Utah, I mean, oh my gosh, Idaho, I'm losing track of where I'm at. Montana, Idaho, Utah, we're heading south right now on 15, and it's an 80-mile-per-hour road, but trucks have a 70-mile-per-hour speed limit. So, you know, right now every hour I'm losing 10 miles according to Google Maps. So you can see how your drive time, that 10 hours and 35 minutes, is going to balloon up to 11 hours very quickly. So I got to keep my hammer down. I got to make sure that when I pull off the freeway that I take my ELD out of drive mode as soon as I can. You know, when I'm getting fuel and stuff. In California, I don't worry about it so much, but today I'm going to have to really make sure I stay on that. So anyway, I'll catch up with you guys down the road. We'll get trucking. Made it over here to the Bonneville Salt Flats, so I'm gonna go take a walk out there and see what it's all about. I don't know, it's kind of fun, right? Tourist Velox. Let's go. Flat stretch of ground. Alright. This is fun, guys. This is a lot of fun. I don't know what I'm supposed to do out here, but oh, there's people way over there. Am I supposed to walk all the way over there? Oh man. You know what else this reminds me of? Once again, this is something else that reminds me of the movie Jerry. If you guys have never heard my review of the movie Jerry, it's in one of my previous videos. But it's got Matt Damon in it, Casey Affleck. It's a great movie. Great movie. You guys should go check it out. It's a terrible movie. I'm lying. My wife got very mad at me for picking that movie when when we were early on in our marriage. She fell asleep pretty quick, and it was a terrible movie. Good director, good actors, terrible movie. But they end up out here on the Salt Flats at the end of the movie, so. Anyway, all right, let's get back in the truck, keep on trucking. We gotta get to Fernley, Nevada today, so we gotta keep going. Alright, we stopped right here at the Flying J in Wendover, Nevada, just across the state line. And yeah, once again we got the bypass with this DriveWise DriveWise is like a pre-pass setup, but it uses geolocation on your phone rather than like the little physical, what do they call those things? The whatever, it's escaping my mind. But the little scanner things where they use like an RFID chip type thing where they're using a radio frequency ID, and they have the little things above the lane, and then you go under it, and then it tells you whether or not you can bypass or not. It gives you a green light or red light. Well, DriveWise, it's on your phone. It just does it, a different way, but it's the same thing. And I haven't had to pull into any scale except for on my way into Nevada a week ago. It was last Wednesday, and today it's Wednesday, so we're on our 8th day now. 7th day really of no scales. Everyone's giving me the bypass or they're closed. So we're trucking right along. I'm taking my 30, got some fuel, and I got some Arby's. Smokehouse brisket, no barbecue sauce, add peppercorn ranch. That's my thing. And I don't like the fries, so I get mozzarella sticks. Yeah, I dropped like $14 at Arby's. I do. $14, $12.50, something like that. It's a ripoff, but it's right inside, so I have time to eat it and then get on the road. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm thinking we're gonna get to Fernley. I'm thinking, because right now we have 5 hours and 32 minutes left on our drive time, and I think it's like 5 hours and 12 minutes from here. So we got like a 20-minute little wiggle room. So hopefully no traffic or accidents or anything crazy happens, and we can make it to Fernley. Although if something crazy does happen, I think I can PC legitimately in that scenario, because if something unforeseen happens, you can PC to your next stop. So I don't know, maybe I'd be able to get away with it, but hopefully nothing happens. I can just get there. Should be there around like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I'll be closer to 6 o'clock. So yeah, right around dinner time, just in time for me to eat again. All right, I'll catch up with you guys when we get over there. I pulled my ELD phone out of the windshield because the sun was on it and you couldn't see it very well, but there it is, man. I did 10 hours and 44 minutes today of driving. So we made it legally, and look at my weekly on duty hours left. So I can't, I got to get a reset in. Oh wait, look, our on-duty hours available for tomorrow. So we're running that recap. So tomorrow I get about 10.5 hours right back on my clock, and we'll be able to run tomorrow and get home no problem. No problems. So yeah, we finally made it. All right, and I'm parked right here next to a night truck. What am I doing next to a night truck? That right there is Mr. Rogue Knight, subscriber, YouTube extraordinaire. And he actually got some drone footage as I rolled in here. So I'm gonna throw that in right here. We're here, made it to Fernley, Nevada. We got one more leg of this journey to go, but that's gonna be on another video, tomorrow's video. Today's video is done, it's over. We went all the way from Bismark, North Dakota to Ashton, Idaho to Fernley, Nevada. So we put a ton of miles in. I don't know exactly how many miles it is. Look at it.
Time to get something to eat, man.
Yeah, we're hungry. All right, it's time. It's time. I gotta wrap this up. I talk too much. All right, love you guys. Peace.